So I wasn't going to make a video about this, but I'm getting lots of questions and seeing lots of posts about the new loan level pricing adjustments for people with lower credit scores. I'm getting asked a lot of questions that is it true that people with lower credit scores are getting incentivized to have lower credit scores? And it's just flat out misinformation. What I find really, really funny is a lot of industry professionals, whether it be agents or mortgage people, are sharing this information without any real understanding of what the truth is in this situation and what's going on. I know, buddy, it's a rough world. And I want to kind of set the record straight for you guys. The fact of the matter is people with lower credit scores are not going to be paying less than people with higher credit scores. They just close the gap a little bit. So yes, people with lower credit scores are going to be paying less than before. What the government finally realized is that credit scores are arbitrary. It is not a huge indicator of whether or not people pay their mortgages or not. It is just not. The data has proven it. There's way larger indicators like debt to income ratio, loan to value, do they have a down payment, and so forth. And people don't realize this, but credit scores are a real imperfect arbitrary system. Credit scores just came out in 1989. Credit scores haven't even been around that long. It's a very, very flawed system. So charging somebody with a 701 a lot less than somebody with a 681 for a mortgage doesn't make much sense to begin with, because there's not much difference in that credit profile. Sometimes the 681 actually has a better credit profile. You'd be surprised what I've seen. So the truth of the matter is they just bridged the gap. Let's say this guy was charged 1 and the bottom guy was charged 4. Now this guy is charged 1.5 and the bottom guy is charged 3. It is not people with worse credit paying less. It is people with worse credit paying less than before. And to be honest with you, I think they finally got it right. And I think they bridged the gap and made home ownership more affordable for more people. Unfortunately, that's not what the news is running with. That's not what the post you're going to see. But that's the truth of the matter. Reach out to me if you have any more questions on it. I'd be glad to enlighten you. There's a lot more that goes into this, like debt to income ratio, loans to values, so on and so forth. But the misinformation has to stop. Oh, and here's what else. We've been doing this since January 1st. It's been priced in. Yet all of a sudden it pops up in the news now. Why? Makes you wonder what really drives the news cycle. What really is the story behind the story. At the end of the day, we'll never know. But the truth of the matter is people with worse credit will not be paying less. They will be paying less than before, and you'll always pay less if you call me. So give me a shout, and I'll always be real with you, always be honest with you. My little assistant and I, we're signing out. Talk to you soon.